Cousin Leigelf! Oh, there you are, cousin. I got something horrible to tell you.
Good to see you, cousin. I've been expecting you. What's this horrible news you bring? Don't tell me Bytild's been causing more trouble. Thoring, pour my cousin a mug of your finest.
Yeah, I need another one. No, don't worry, it's not your bitch wife. Listen to me, cousin. I think one of them town folks is a witch.
A witch, you say? Ha! Who do you think it is, BrainFrog?
Now. Let's not be spreading rumors, BrainFrog. We don't want to start a panic.
This ain't no rumor. It's that damn apothecary Frida. I was walking past her shop, and I heard something strange. I got this weird feeling over me like something ain't what it should be. And I walked in the shop, and she wasn't just doing apothecary, she was doing dark magics. I've never ran away so scared in my life, cousin.
Dark magic, you say? That's serious business?
This is serious indeed. I think we should bring this to the Jarl's attention.
I have to agree with you, boys, but I don't want to cause a scene or nothing. But this is dangerous stuff, and I think it's in the best interest of you townfolk that we take care of it here and now. Wouldn't you agree, cousin?
I see what you're getting at, BrainFrog. You think we should take matters into our own hands, don't you?
I mean,
I'm
we
not
have
sure
to.
that's such a good idea, cousin. We don't want to start a lynching mob or anything, but at the same time, if there's really dark magic going on in this town, we can't just sit back and do nothing. Thoring, what do you think? Should we investigate this apothecary woman and see if there's any truth to BrainFrog's claims?
I think we should be careful, but I also think we can't ignore this. I'll talk to some of the other townspeople, see if they've noticed anything strange.
All right, then. This is what we should do. Let us each individually go out and ask the townsfolks while keeping a close eye on that Frida person. Let us reconvene here in 24 hours, and then we shall know the truth.
Sounds like a plan, BrainFrog. And, cousin, be careful, okay? If this woman is really using dark magic, we don't know what she's capable of.
Don't worry, cousin. I'll be fine.
I'll be careful.
All right, boys. We'll get back here in a few. Let's just hope 24 hours isn't too long.
Maybe after the baby is born, we should move to Hammerfell.
Hammerfell? I'm not against the idea, but why?
Just worried about raising a child in the middle of this war of yours.
Pardon me. I'm so sorry to intrude into your here conversation, but
I have a very delicate matter to discuss with y'all. You have a second?
Ah, yes, of course. What is it that you need to discuss?
now look, I don't want to be spreading rumors or nothing, okay? But there is some concern about the apothecary lady Frida just down the street. Y'all happen to know anything about her?
The apothecary?
Does this concern us somehow?
It might not. Look, between you and me, and I don't want this spreading around, we're doing our due diligence here, but there's rumors that she might be a witch. You didn't hear it from me. That's all I'm saying.
A witch? What makes you think that?
Well, look, now this is only my personal experience, okay? But I've seen her. I always walk in there looking for my potions for my bunions, but sometimes I smell like dead meat, and there's always these strange rumblings about.
I hadn't heard anything about that, but now that you mention it, I have seen her getting some unusual deliveries at night.
Is that so?
Crates and boxes with strange symbols on them.
Symbols?
I didn't think much of it at the time, but maybe it's worth looking into. Saren, have you noticed anything unusual?
I did see her arguing with a hooded figure outside her shop a few nights ago.
It must be her
I didn't think
warlock.
much at the time, but it did seem suspicious. And I've also heard some of the other townspeople whispering about her, saying she's been acting strangely and making them feel uneasy.
This is worse than I feared. See, I had a knack for these kinds of things. When I saw that woman, I felt it all up in my spine bone, you know? This isn't good. Now, Russ Leaf, there's a couple of us meeting at the Wind Peak Inn tonight. You should come. We might need your support.
You're not suggesting we take matters into our own hands, are
No,
you?
not at all.
I don't think that's a good idea, BrainFrog. If there's really something suspicious going on, we should report it to the Jarl, not take the law into our own hands.
Now, do not misunderstand me, brother. Let's not get out of hand, all right? That's how mobs start, okay? No. Listen to me. We are going to get together as a town and then take the information to the Jarl together. You've seen these disgusting, vile acts that she's done, so have I. We need to stick together. So, Roughleaf, do me a favor. Show up tonight. I'll see you at the Wind Peak Inn, and we need to make sure that this town is safe. We won't let any of these witches take over our town, well, I'm just visiting, but still, I care for the Nordic people.
All right, BrainFrog, we'll come to the meeting tonight and listen to what everyone has to say. But let's keep things in perspective and not jump to conclusions. Saren, I think we should go, if only to make sure things don't get out of hand.
Fine, we'll go to the meeting, but I'm only doing this because I care about this town and its people, not because I'm convinced that the apothecary is a witch. Let's just hope that things don't get out of hand and that we can have a rational discussion about this. And maybe we can finally get some answers about what's really going on.
Sounds good. I'll see you two there. And remember, keep it quiet. Goodbye. Hey there, everyone. I'm glad to see we've all assembled here. Let us discuss the hostilities that might have occurred throughout this town. As you can see, gentlemen, I have brought this lovely couple of Serene and Rustleaf because they as well have seen the debaucherous nature of Frida. What did you two find?
Thoring and I did some asking around, and we spoke to Eognir, the evening cleaner here at the Wind Peak. She told us that she saw Frida with a severed animal limb in the back room of the inn.
Oh, disgusting.
Frida claimed it was for a potion.
That's a lie.
And I also spoke to some of the other business owners in town, and they've all reported strange occurrences around Frida's shop. Some have seen her sneaking out at night, and others have heard strange noises coming from her shop.
And I also spoke to Carl, one of the miners, and he saw Frida heading to the old ruins outside of town.
Oh, say
Carrying
necromancy.
something wrapped in cloth and chanting.
It's
He
necromancy.
didn't follow her too closely, but he's certain it was no ordinary healing spell.
Claws and ruins, that stuff of the devil right there. This is getting dangerous. If she's in fact a witch, the entire town could be in danger.
Hi, BrainFrog, I think you're right. This is getting out of hand. And I think it's time we took this to the Jarl.
I agree, Thoring. We can't just sit back and let Frida continue with whatever dark magic she's
I
practicing.
agree with you, cousin. We can.
We need to take action and protect this town.
I'm with you both. We can't just ignore this and hope it goes away.
I'm worried about the baby, Rustleaf. If there's dark magic going on in this town, I don't want to raise our child here.
Listen to me, Serene. I can't make many promises to you, but I can tell you this. Your beautiful model husband, as well as my cousin and the owner of this bar and myself, we are going to do everything possible to get rid of this evil from your town so that your child and your next child and your child's child can live in peace.
Oh, BrainFrog, thank you.
You're welcome.
That means a lot to me.
Aye, BrainFrog, we appreciate your words.
Skyrim will not be threatened by the likes of her.
Absolutely. I'm glad we're all on the same page. We should go talk to the Jarl, but before we do, I got everybody a couple of little gifts. Well, I went ahead and I got everybody torches. Look, some of them are lit, some aren't. Be careful with them. Be careful with them. I thought if we're going to be fighting the darkness, we best as well carry the light. You know what I'm saying? Them witches, they ain't scared of much, but they scared of the light. So come on, y'all, grab yourself a pitchfork. What's going on? Is it the witch? Is it the witch? It's a troll!
That's the end of that.
Dear heavens, is everybody all right? Oh my God, look at this! Look at this abomination!
This is terrible.
By the gods, frost trolls in the middle of Dawnstar. This is madness.
We need to get the Jarl now. This is beyond just Frida's suspected witchcraft.
No, don't you see? This is it! Who else could have brought frost trolls into Dawnstar? She's been conjuring demons, trolls. This is serious. We need to go in there right now. This is exactly what happens. I told you 24 hours wasn't enough, and look what happened.
BrainFrog,
This is
calm
complete
down.
horror.
We can't just rush in there without thinking. We need a plan.
I agree with Rustleaf. We can't just charge in blindly.
All right, listen up, listen up. We have two options in front of us, and either one is gonna be tough. We can either stall, go in there, talk to the Jarl, and see if he can help us, or we take matters into our own hands, and we charge Frida right now and burn her to a crisp. So what's it gonna be?
I don't think we should be talking about taking the law into our own hands.
I agree with Thoring, BrainFrog. If we go to the Jarl, he can help us gather the town guard and we can do this properly. We can't risk innocent lives.
Fine, let's go talk to the Jarl right here, right now. Everybody follow me. Jarl, excuse me to come in so hot, but there is a danger outside. There is an emergency and we need your help. By the looks of you, I don't trust you one bit.
What's going on? Speak quickly.
Jarl, just outside, a bunch of men were just murdered. Guards, citizens, by two gigantic frost trolls. We fought them off, the four of us.
What
in the name of Talos is happening in my city? Frost trolls, killing my guards and citizens. We can't let this stand. We need to find out who's behind this and put a stop to it.
Well, that's the thing, Jarl. We know who's behind it. It's that damn apothecary Frida. She's a witch. We've confirmed it, haven't we, pals?
It's not exactly confirmed.
We've seen some strange things.
And we've heard rumors, Jarl, but we don't have any solid proof.
Enough. I've heard enough. Frida, the apothecary, you say? I had my suspicions about her for a while
I knew
now.
it!
Bring her to me. I'll get to the bottom of this.
I knew we could trust you. But, sir, I think if you just send us for it's dangerous, we might not come back. I think we all need to go. You need to come with us, bring your big guard, and let's talk to her right now. We must get to the root of this evil.
You think I'm afraid of a little danger, BrainFrog? I've fought in battles. I've killed dragons. I'm not afraid of some witch.
You've killed
All
dragons?
right.
Now, Skull, that's
All right.
bullshit.
I'll come with you, but I'm not going to just barge in there like some kind of common thug. I'll bring my guard, and we'll do this properly. We'll show Frida the power of the Jarl. We'll get to the bottom of this once and for all.
Well then, Jarl, if you're joining our squad of protection, I brought you a little torch because witches hate the darkness, so this is a good way to protect herself. So here's your torch. Let's get going. All right, let's go get ourselves a witch! Yeah! All right, Jarl, she's in here. What do we do now?
What in the name of the nine are you shouting about, friend? We're trying to sneak up on a suspected witch.
I'm
not
sorry.
alert the whole town.
No, you're right. That's my fault. Jarl, you take charge. Should we go in?
Enough of this foolishness. We're not here to make a spectacle.
Now that's
We're
straight
here
up
to deal with a
foolishness.
potential
That's
threat to our
foolishness.
town. Let's proceed with caution and dignity.
Very well.
John, take the lead and ensure our approach is discreet.
We're being attacked! It's one of her thieves!
Well, that's how it's done.
You see this, Jarl? She attacked us! Look at this challenger! Look at his face! He's got these witch markings! This is definitely a demon of some kind. Look! There she wants to go. Don't get too close to her. Should I burn the body?
What are those markings on its face?
Jarl, come take a look yourself. But don't get too close.
What sorcery is this? What do you make of this? Is this some kind of dark magic? And what do you know of this, Frida? What have you gotten yourself involved in?
Yeah, Thorig, step away from her. You don't know what kind of
thing
devil
is-
she may cause. Back up! Now you stay back there, Frida. I won't let you hurt anybody anymore.
What are you talking about, you fool? I'm not some kind of devil worshipper.
Oh,
I'm
yeah?
a simple apothecary trying to help the people of Dawnstar. You're the one who's been making wild accusations and causing a scene.
Don't listen to her. That's exactly what a witch would do. Try to turn it back around and look at her eyes. Her disgusting skin. She's probably a hag raven. We can't let this pass. Question her. Because if it were up to me, I'd burn you right here, right now. Make sure your skin is so charred that no necromancer could ever bring you back.
We'll get to the bottom of this, but not with wild accusations and panicked shouting. And what exactly is going on in that shop of yours?
Go ahead, Frida. Tell the Jarl.
I wasn't shouting, was I?
You think you're so clever, don't you, BrainFrog? Trying to turn the whole town against me with your lies and your superstitions. I've spent years studying the ancient arts of healing, and I've used that knowledge to create remedies and potions that have helped countless people in this town. I'll have you know that I've been working tirelessly to create a cure for the very affliction that's been plaguing our town.
Nightmares.
But I suppose you'd rather just burn me at the stake and be done with it.
Isn't that convenient? Isn't it just crazy that the witch, who's probably causing the nightmares in the first place, is gonna financially benefit from them?
Enough, BrainFrog. Frida, I want to hear more about this cure of yours.
Jarl, I do not recommend continuing to talk to her. Every word that comes out of her mouth could be part of some demonic spell to take us here into some sort of genjutsu where we'll be trapped forever in the eye of the crow. Leigelf, help me out here. You've seen her do her evils. We need to end this right here, right now.
You're starting to sound like a madman. I think we need to take a step back and reassess the situation.
No.
You can't just accuse someone of witchcraft and demonic spells without proof. Frida's been a member of this community for years.
Let's not forget what Carl told me and what Irgnir told Thorin.
Exactly.
Frida's been seen with strange objects, and she's been sneaking around at night. And now this. I don't know about demonic spells or genjutsu, but I do know that something's not right here.
My cousin's got a point. Listen to us, y'all. Please, I beg you.
I think we've heard enough from you and your cousin. Frida, I'm afraid the evidence against you is mounting. I'm going to have to ask you to come with us.
Sir, wait. I might not be from Dawnstar, but if you put this potential witch in jail, that doesn't mean her powers will stop. More could die. We have had 5 brilliant men that died tonight because of the troll. How many more are they willing to waste? Sir, we can conduct a simple test to see if she is in fact a witch. What say you, Frida?
What kind of test? You're not gonna try to burn me at the stake or something, are you? I
No,
refuse
no.
to participate in any kind of medieval witch hunt nonsense. Y'all, stop this! You can't let this fanatic run amok and accuse me of witchcraft without any real evidence. I demand a fair trial.
I mean, a man just tried to kill you. What more do you want?
Enough, BrainFrog. I've heard enough of your ranting. However, I am willing to consider your request for a test. If you are found to be practicing dark magic, you will face the full force of the law. What is this test you propose?
It's very quite simple, Jarl. You see, everyone knows that witches weigh less than a man. So, it is very common to grab something simple like a skull and to toss it as hard as you can. Now, if you can toss this woman farther than you can toss that skull, then she's a witch.
By the gods, BrainFrog, what are you talking about? That's absurd. Jarl, you can't possibly be considering this. It's not only ridiculous, but it's also cruel and unjust.
Well, do you have a better option, Thorin? Because you saw the dead bodies. The longer we wait, the more dangerous she becomes. I beg you, at least let us test her.
I've had enough of this nonsense, BrainFrog. Thorin, I agree with you. This proposal is absurd and unjust. We will not be testing Frida's aerodynamics to determine whether she's a witch. Yard, I want you to take Frida into custody and hold her in the White Hall's dungeons.
I hate to say it, but I believe this man is possessed! Possessed by a demon! This witch has possessed our Jarl in order to get free and murder others! We can't let this continue!
You will respect my authority, BrainFrog, and you will respect the law. Yard, take BrainFrog into custody for disturbing the peace
What?
and inciting a riot.
What? You can't do this to me! I was just trying to help this town! You're gonna regret this, Jarl Skull! No! Let go of me! Let go of me! You piece of shit! You're gonna regret this! You're gonna regret this!
BrainFrog, wake up. I'm here to see you. I've been worried sick about you since the trial. I watched the whole thing, and I couldn't believe what I was seeing. That Jarl Skald is more concerned with stroking his own ego than with doing what's right.
Don't tell me
And
about it.
Frida, she's got him wrapped around her finger, doesn't she?
She's gonna escape and kill more.
I saw the way he was looking at her during the trial, like he was under some kind of spell. And now she's going to go free? It's a disaster waiting to happen. What can we do?
What can we do? Cousin, look at me! Literally the only thing I can do is sit and wait because that piece of shit Jarl was too weak to do anything about it, and look what happened. She's gonna kill everybody. Cousin, you must get every piece of your belongings and get the hell out of this city before she comes for you too.
No, BrainFrog. Don't say that. I'll get you out of here. I swear it. You're my cousin, my family. I won't abandon you. We're going to fight this together.
Family or not, you get the hell out of this city! Leigelf, please.
BrainFrog, stop talking like that. I've never seen you like this before. You're the strongest person I know, and I won't let you give up. I won't leave you behind, no matter what.
Take care of yourself, cousin. Take care of yourself.
Ah, BrainFrog, how delightful to finally meet you in person. I see you're quite sturdy. I must admit, I'm impressed. You were the first to suspect my true nature.
Frida?
And yet, here you are, trapped and helpless. I see potential in you, BrainFrog, to become something more. You have 2 options. Stay here, rot, and die while Dawnstar withers under my control. Or join me, become my apprentice in the dark arts of necromancy. Serve me, and I will teach you powers you can only dream of. The choice is yours.
What did you do with my cousin? Tell me, is he alive?
Your precious cousin, Leigelf. I remember him well. He was so convinced he could uncover my secrets, expose me for what I truly am. But like the rest of Dawnstar, he underestimated me. Let's just say he's now a part of my little collection. His soul is trapped. You'll see him soon enough, BrainFrog.
You disgusting witch! You disgusting creature! No! Why would you do this?
Who are nothing but a mere mortal, a prisoner in my domain.
I tried to help these people. I tried to tell them when death was knocking at their door, and look what they did to me. And they were wrong. I've had enough. I'm done helping people.
Ha ha ha. Oh, BrainFrog, you amuse me. Trying to save the poor, ignorant people of Dawnstar from themselves. They never listen. And now, look at them. Dead, or worse. You're beginning to understand, BrainFrog. The people of Skyrim are blind, foolish, and weak. They don't deserve your help.
They don't
They don't
listen.
deserve anything but to be ruled by the likes of me. And you, dear BrainFrog, you have a choice to make.
Fine, have it your way. Teach me the ways of power.
I can see the spark of darkness within you, waiting to be fanned into a flame. And as for your initiation, I have just the thing. Are you ready to take your first step into the shadows?
Your will is my command, mistress.